What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today I want to discuss my A plus long setup, something that I wish I knew 3 years ago when I started. It would have saved me a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of heartache if I just knew this one simple long setup that any beginner could add to their toolbox today. Something with an 80 plus probability of it actually working out in your favor. So I want to quickly just discuss the setup, the charting, the execution, and then we'll review the live trade of how I actually executed this in real time. All right, guys, let's check it out. All right, so every day we come into the markets and we mark our previous day high zone, previous day low, pre-market high, and pre-market low zones every single day. Those are the 4-step framework when I come and look at the chart every single morning. And if we're gapping up, I know I need to focus on going long over previous day high or pre-market high, okay? In today's instance, we have pre-market high, which is this blue dotted line, and previous day high, which is this gray zone right here. So the first thing I want to do is I want to let the 15-minute candle close and confirm before I go long or short in any setup, okay? So today, what we saw the 15-minute candle start consolidating in the middle, and then you'll see here in a couple seconds it'll close above our level. Okay, so you see the first candle right here didn't close, and then the second one comes and boom, it closes over pre-market high and over previous day high. Now once I get the confirmation, I want to switch to the 2-minute chart and I want to start mapping out my entry so I can get really dialed and precise on a perfect execution entry. Okay, so we see the 2 minutes are consolidating here, and once we see the retest on that 13 EMA, we want to start actually getting long on the actual retest of this zone. So in the live example today, when I do play it for you guys, you'll see exactly when I entered, when I added, and how I actually executed this trade. But you'll see here I started on this flag break. As soon as we break this flag here, I started on my contracts, and then I added more contracts as we confirm this flag break. Now, I typically want to exit at 1.5 R, about 70% of my position. So like around here, I'll start exiting. And then the next point will be around 2R, I'll exit some more. Typically around a 70%, and then another 20%, and then another whatever may be, whatever that is, 10% left on my runners. I'll let those go either break even or my next zone's up. Okay, so this is typically the long setup that I take every day, whether it be pre-market high or previous day high. And that's how I scale in and scale out of my runners. So I'll show you guys the live recording now, and you guys can see me execute this in real time. Any beginner can do this, and if I just wish I knew this 3 years ago, it would have just saved me a lot of time. And it's a high probability setup. Okay, so let's go on to the live recording, and you guys can see exactly how I took this trade. All right, likely scenarios. This is what I'm thinking here. So we got scenario 1. Pre-market high, bounce. Market low, fail. Let's see how it plays out. So far, we're trying to hold, but we're having a lot of trouble. Way more trouble than I like. But we're trying. We're definitely trying. Okay, I'm going to try 4 here and a quick stop below this zone. Just because I like how we held that pre-market highway with this candle, but if it doesn't work, I'll have a quick stop just below this candle. See how it goes. Let's see us hit that zone. Need a little bit of a push right up above our zone. I do love that pre-market high bounce. I like how we consolidated. I like how we hammered right off that zone. I like how we tried to fail below it, but reclaimed it quickly after. And I like the strength following that hammer candle. So I'm in a half position here. I'm going to get out at high of day, and then I'll trail the last 2 runners after that high of day gets hit, if it gets hit. Tap that take profit. Let's go. Let's go. Tap that take profit, and then we'll take out half right there. Just don't edge me, please. Don't edge me. Right through those highs. Let's go. Take out that first half. blast through the highs, and then we take out half right there, and then we'll ride our 2. There we go. Beautiful. So once I hear that alarm, boom, I wanna hear that alarm, and I wanna take me out on this runner right here. See what happens here. I'm gonna take that one out, and now I got 1 runner left. That was gorgeous, man. I love that. That was such a nice trade. Alright. So I'm gonna trail my runner now. Beautiful stuff, man. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Just a perfect trade. Just right from the textbook. Right from the textbook. Scenario 1 playing out. Every day we come here with a plan. We come with multiple scenarios every single day, and we follow them robotically every day. Everything in between is just noise, and it's something we don't follow because it's not part of our game. So I wrote them out, and this is just the scenarios playing out. I love it. This is an A plus trade because we're above previous day high, so we're bullish. Above pre-market high, mega bullish. The EMAs are fanning out just like we want, mega bullish. We had a retest of our pre-market high, but we also had the 48 and the WAP there, mega bullish. And what I really liked is we went below pre-market high and quickly reclaimed. That shows me buyers are super present. Now, following with massive strength off our pre-market high zone, that's what got me interested, and that was my entry. Look at that. Just beautiful, man. I mean, like we mapped out the brick wall, we mapped out the retest, and our runners are doing work. Look at that. That's just beautiful, man. Let's see. Let's see what this runner's doing. Look at that runner. Look at that runner. I'm gonna be surfing this 13. That's what I plan to do. Look at that. Beautiful. Man, we do this every day on YouTube. Take advantage of me, man, because I'm doing this just because I love it. Get on live with me every morning, 9:45 a.m. Eastern. I've been on a heater lately. I've been on a heater. I'm really taking a breakthrough with my trading, and that's why I'm now going live because I always wanted to be live on YouTube once I got profitable and consistent because it just looks fun. This is fun for me, and I'm finally at the stage where I can enjoy doing this live, and there's no pressure because it's very robotic and mechanical. This system, there's nothing to it, man. Like any beginner can take this system and become profitable. All they have to do is master their emotions. It's not that difficult. It's not that hard at all. You don't have to be extra smart to do this. I started with zero knowledge in trading. It took me at least 2.5 years to get to this point, but I bounced a lot. I bounced from strategy, I bounced from tickers, I bounced from indices, I bounced from so many things, penny stocks. I bounced on so many different mentorships. It just like if I just dialed into this system from the very beginning, I could have done it in 6 to 8 months. If I just knew this system from the very beginning, I could have done it in 6 to 8 months. But bouncing around, it just got me, like it does a lot of people. I see so many similar stories of people just strategy hopping or not knowing what to focus on or focusing on different gurus or getting in different mentorships and just like it's just tough when you don't know which direction to go in. It's tough. So, I don't know. I just wish I knew this stuff a long time ago because I would have saved myself a lot of pain and a lot of heartache. But here we are. Finally, we made it. And now we just slowly scale. That's the plan now. Slowly scale. So far, looking just great. All right. So I'm going to end this stream. And yeah, if you watch this later, join me on one of these lives. It'd be awesome to have people on here. All right. Peace and love. And I will be back on tomorrow morning. Peace.